Welcome to the Shreveport Connection with Tommy. This video is on your SmackDown spoilers, Saturday Morning Slam, and your Superstar spoilers. But as always, you're the first, some news. Alright, you got, of course, the dark match after Raw. As reported by the same guy who did the results for the spoilers for the Raw brand of Superstars. Zim attended the Monday Night Raw show in Albany, New York, and sent the following report for the main event dark match. Champion versus champion. Sheamus defeated CM Punk by disqualification in a non-title match. Punk hit Sheamus with the WWE Championship belt for the disqualification. Heyman introduced Punk as still WWE Champion and best in the world afterwards. They said it was a good show, and the crowd was meh this week. The live crowd at Monday's Raw in Albany, New York, did not see inside the arena the final backstage segment that closed the show. Thanks to .net member Zim, he reports that we just got a couple minute break, and then they went straight into the dark match main event. The screen was black during the time you all saw the final clip. And I mentioned last night that I was surprised that there was no crowd reaction to Ryback staring at CM Punk, and obviously this explains why. The question now is why WWE decided not to show this clip to the live crowd. Breaking news, ring announcer Justin Roberts was ticketed for 2 driving violations over the last 2 weeks while heading into WWE events. TMZ reports that he was fined $52 for making an illegal left-hand turn in Toronto, Canada, and $160 for driving 74 miles per hour in a 55-mile-an-hour zone in Pennsylvania. To read more, go to tmz.com/2012/9, that's 09/25, /WWE announcer Justin Roberts, driving tickets. Also noted that Cameron put in her plea for her DUI charges this week as well. Wow. Slow news today at TMZ. Did Justin send this one to himself for publicity? We noted before Sin Cara wrestled a match. I will note later on in this news that Sin Cara wrestled a masked luchador at the taping for Saturday Morning Slam in Buffalo, New York. Just learned that the wrestler went by the name of El Local, or Locale. It was actually Ricardo Rodriguez in a mask. Sin Cara ended up winning the match with a swanton while Santino Marella was on commentary. This comes the same day that reported WWE officials were talking about having Ricardo wrestle more. And as noted before, he has wrestled under a mask before as Chimaera. I found some videos and I posted it on my Facebook. There's like five or six different videos of him wrestling. I think 2 of them is where he's wearing supporting a mask, and the other one's where he's not wearing a mask. He's actually a pretty decent wrestler. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! A tournament to crown the new #1 contenders to the WWE Tag Team Champions, Kane and Daniel Bryan, will be announced on this Friday SmackDown. And here's how it will happen. Here's what they will announce. The first round matches look like this. Zack Ryder teams up with Santino Marella versus Tyson Kidd and Justin Gabriel. This is all first round matches. Kofi Kingston and R-Truth team up again, and they go against the primetime players, Darren Young and Titus O'Neil. And match number 3, Epico and Primo versus Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara. And then Coming out of the dumps, you got the Usos versus Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow. The winners will face Kane and Daniel Bryan for the title, presumably at Hell in a Cell next month. So you get the winners and the winners of them two versus the winners of them two, and the winners of that match will go on to face them at the Hell in a Cell. SmackDown took place tonight in Buffalo, New York, at the First Niagara Center. The main event of Friday's television show was advertised on during Monday's Raw as Big Show versus Randy Orton, with Big Show returning and Orton expecting to take time off while filming 12 Rounds sequel. I wonder if we will get an injury angle this week or later on, or something that will set up show with some extended time away. It should be Orton with some time away because he's the one that's filming it. The dark main event for tonight's SmackDown taping is advertised as Sheamus versus Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight Championship. As in this case, with every show he appears on, the advertising questions whether this will be the night that Dolph Ziggler cashes in the Money in the Bank contract. After all, it's a triple threat advertised for Bossier City event. And other matches are Randy Orton supposed to be there. Of course, Sheamus is wrestling. And a triple threat main event with Orton. WWE Studios, the release of Barricade is out on DVD today. The movie will be hidden throughout 25 major cities in the United States, and there will be some clues on Facebook, Twitter, etc. regarding the whereabouts of the DVDs. For a list of the cities and more information on a contest, visit sandwichjohnfilms.com/2012/9/ barricade-dvd-giveaway-and-fine.html. Retired pro wrestling wrestling legend Jimmy Jam Garvin, formerly of the I can't think of their tag team. I had it on the tip of my tongue. Heck, can't you think of his name? Michael P.S. Hayes. His real name is James Williams. He turned 60 years old today. He was born September 25th, 1952. At last check, he was working as an airline transport pilot. He took part in the WWE documentary, The Triumph and Tragedy of World Class Championship Wrestling. He is married to his longtime valet, Precious, the one that's been brought on TV, a.k.a. real name Patty. And the couple have 2 children. Japanese pro wrestling legend Aja Kong, a.k.a. Erika Shishido, turned 42 years old today. She was born September 25th, 1970. And now for your spoilers for Superstars. Thanks to them, of course, from Raw. He also did Raw. Well, I guess he traveled to SmackDown tapings as well. And another reader also did some commenting on the events named Ryan. They were at the show in Albany and passed along these Superstars results. Heath Slater with Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre defeated Yoshitatsu. Slater won with a reverse EDT in about a 5-minute match. Match number 2, Ted DiBiase defeated Michael McGillicuddy, former Nexus members. Ted DiBiase came out to the same old theme song. Them asked why don't we have this, is used to change some things about his character. The song at least, quoted the reporter. Mike Roth and .net readers Michael Straw and Don Daly were at the SmackDown tapings in Buffalo, New York, and sent the following report on Saturday Morning Slam taping. Dark match, Johnny Curtis defeated Michael McGillicuddy. Curtis won with a top rope leg drop. And now for Saturday Morning Slam. Looks like it's 3 matches. Sin Cara defeated Masked Luchador. This is the Ricardo Rodriguez under a mask. El Local. The guys didn't catch the name of the masked wrestler, but since I did some research and found it, Sin Cara had a pretty solid reaction and won a fast-paced match with a top rope splash. Match number 2, Daniel Bryan defeated Tyson Kidd. Bryan came out to a loud yes chants. During the match, Bryan was trying to leave. Kane's pyro music hit. He came out to by far the loudest cheers I've ever heard for him in a long time. Bryan did a near minute-long airplane spin to Kidd. Bryan went for a move, but was dizzy and completely missed. Bryan crossed his legs like a ball and was rolled around by Kidd. Clearly a stupid pander to the young audience. Bryan then won with a roll-up. After the match, Kane took the belts and celebrated. Match number 3, Miz defeated Justin Gabriel. Miz received a surprisingly favorable reaction and won with a skull-crushing finale. And now for your SmackDown tapings from Buffalo, New York. Big Show came to the ring, took the mic, and declared that he wants the championship. Randy Orton interrupted to loud cheers. Alberto Del Rio and Ricardo Rodriguez came out. All three want the match against Sheamus for the title. Orton RKO Del Rio, and all three ended up leaving the ring. Match number 1, Antonio Cesaro defeated Santino Marella to retain the United States Championship. Match number 2, Beth Phoenix defeated Natalya. Beth received huge cheers in her hometown. Eve came and announced that Beth Phoenix has been indefinitely suspended per her investigation into the Caitlyn situation from Night of Champions. However, Booker T immediately reversed the decision. Eve blamed Teddy Long and made Booker wonder whether he can trust Long. Match number 3, Wade Barrett pinned Zack Ryder. Barrett won by pinfall. And not his knockout elbow. That's what it actually looks like, a punch, but I guess he can't copyright the WMD and call it the knockout punch because Big Show has that move. Match number 4. Okay, there was an installment of Miz that took place. Sheamus came out immediately. A few minutes later, Vicky Guerrero and Dolph Ziggler came out. They had a word battle over Sheamus' title. A fight ensued and Sheamus cleared the ring. Match number 4, Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow defeated the Uso brothers. So I guess that was a first round tournament. And number 5, Ryback defeated Tensai. A huge response for Ryback, who actually did pick up Tensai over his head and slammed him down for the win with his finisher. And I believe it's called the Shell Shock. What do they think? He's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And your main event, Big Show defeated Randy Orton. Alberto Del Rio came out. He beat up Orton backstage. Orton was hurt from the attack. Orton whacked Alberto and headed to the stage. And Big Show ended up chokeslamming and pinning Orton. So I guess it must have been a street fight. And I have not found the dark match results, main event for the SmackDown. So that's going to end my show for this week for SmackDown, Saturday Morning Slam, and Superstars. Thanks for watching. God bless. Peace out.